name is Jose Trujillo. I'm a fine art painter. I'm coming to you from my art studio with another one of my Trujillo art rants. Trujillo art rants. I don't have any any graphics in my video, so I have to do graphics with my hands. Okay. Okay. So this one's I just want to be happy. Okay, or I do it for the love of it. You know, it's the one place where I get to escape. You know, if you're a painter, a photographer, a musician, whatever, you know, you're probably saying that to yourself. You'll probably mumble that to yourself, or you tell others. You know, when people say, "Hey, are you ever gonna get to sell that work? You know, your paintings, are you gonna sell them, or are they just gonna continue to create dust in the house?" Your mom probably says that, or your friend, or a brother, or whatever. And you're like, you know what, man? I'm in it for the happiness of it. You know, I'm happy doing it. Well, that's good. You know, that's good. If that's not your business, then continue saying that, because you're probably using it as a form to escape, or to calm your you know, settle your waters, like they say in this beautiful book, the Tao Te Ching. You know, you're doing it to create calm and peace in your life. It's almost like a Zen exercise, right? To paint. It's kind of like the yoga of another form of yoga, right? To paint, right? That's good. If you're taking that approach, beautiful. Continue it. I'm not saying anything is wrong with it, nor you know, there's nothing wrong with it. It's an exercise for you. It's a mental, spiritual exercise. Continue doing that. But if it is a business for you, stop saying that. Okay, stop saying I'm only for the love of it. You know, you know, don't say that, because now you are trying to get bread out of it as well, and you are trying to get more art materials, and you're trying to push your message, and you are trying to get all these things in order to keep playing. So, if you are only in it for the happiness, or for the joy of it, or for the love of it, the love, the happy, and the joy, it's not always there. So you're going to quit. This is the reason why I'm saying this. If you are only doing it, it's like saying, I only got married with you because of the love of it, because I love you. That vanishes, because feelings are fleeting. You know, one day you're going to wake up and you're like, oh man, I don't like how things are going. I don't like you today. Does that mean that you're going to quit on your spouse, or your wife, or your husband? Does that mean you're going to quit on your children because they're acting like jerks, or you're acting like jerks, they're going to quit on you? No. It's just because feelings are that way. You need to handle them, right? But when you tell yourself, I'm only in it for the happiness, you know, in your relationship, in your business, in your art business, or as a musician, you're telling yourself, I don't want to be uncomfortable. That's really what you're saying. I don't want to be uncomfortable. Anything that makes me feel uncomfortable, I'm going to leave. I'm going to get out of it. And when you're doing that, you're in a victim mentality. You're standing as a victim, and you're saying, oh, going and talking to that gallery owner, or sending an email, or picking up the phone, or going and knocking on the door of that gallery, better yet, makes me uncomfortable. And it reminds me that I'm not in it for this. I'm in it for the joy that I feel when I'm painting. When you say that to yourself, and it's actually your business, man, it's a killer. You're hurting yourself, you're hurting your family, you're hurting your community. You don't even know, you are hurting everything around you by having this approach. And I'm not trying to put all this weight on you. What I'm trying to do is get you to wake up. Wake up. It's hurting you. It's hurting your family, it's hurting your pocket, okay? It's hurting your vision. Your idea, your mission as an artist, it's hurting that. Don't be saying that to yourself, okay? You're in it to win. Don't be saying I'm in it for this, for the love of it. Only when I feel joy, I'm gonna paint. No, you're in it to win. Of course you want to feel joy. You're in it for both things. You want the joy, you want the happiness, the peace, but you're also in it to win and push your vision, so that you can be seen and you can continue your mission as an artist. My name is Jose Trujillo. I'm a fine art painter. Thank you so much for watching.